So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. You're welcome to today's Forex Outlook for London Recap and New York Session Outlook, brought to you by Trading Pro Nigeria Limited. Trading Pro is a multi-award winning international broker with 7 years Forex experience. They offer a lot of fantastic trading services like PAM, copy trade, social trading services, and they also offer live session tradings because we're currently having live trainings at our number 2 Allen Twin Roundabout office, and we'll be having advanced class trainings today between 8:30 to 9:30 via Zoom. And we also have a trading community where we share Forex trade ideas and analysis. So without wasting so much of your time, let's get down to what we have for today. So if you want to benefit from any of these services, you could do well to reach out to me and I will guide you on how to come on board and benefit from this. So, today, as always, we're going to start off with the economic calendar. So today being the 22nd of May, most of the high impact news has already taken place. That's for the NZD. That of the GBP USD has taken place. You can see it came out very positive. So what we have now is the FOMC light existing home sales, medium impact, but the major is coming up at 7, which is FOMC meeting minutes. So that's out of the way. Let's go over what we have. So since this is a recap,
follow a signal provider. What I actually mean is you are a follower and you want to follow a signal provider, you want to copy the trade of professionals. In this video, we'll be explaining how you can do that.
hello, can you all still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I've sent him.
Hello, hello.
Sorry, I needed to attend to something. So we're going to start off with, because we had a session last night. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at what we had yesterday night, and then we'll look at what the market has done today. So that will help us plan ahead for what we have going into New York. So this was a review we had yesterday night at 10 p.m. So at the review, this was where the Euro US 100, as always, we're going to start off with US 100, dollar index, Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, EURGBP, pound yen, and euro yen. So let's start off. So if we look at where pound yen was, US 100 was yesterday. So Let's see.
And it continues to the upside. So since we have a break above here, what you'll be looking at tomorrow, all things being equal, is from this low to this high. And
so if we look at the US 100, it hasn't moved that much. It hasn't moved that much. So the possibility is that this may still come in here. This pair is still bullish. It's still very, very bullish. So it would not be a good idea to try to sell it. It's going to come into this range between 1870.06 to 18591. So if it finds bullish evidence here, probably at any of these fair value gaps, it's going to continue to the upside. And if you observe, the equilibrium, that's this point to this point, the equilibrium has a fair value gap below it. So you might see a sharp drop in here and a continuation to the upside. Hello. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
My network is having a bit of an issue. I need to switch. So please just bear with me. I just need to
All right, no
switch
problem.
my network.
All right, we'll be waiting.
Okay. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Can
we
you?
can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's continue. My network was a little bit it's even still acting up. It's unreliable. So this is still going to drop a little bit lower before continuing to the upside. So the next pair we're going to, and for those of you who get access to the review, it's good if you go down to the table of contents, instead of moving it forward, you can just go to any particular instrument you want to find out the review on, click on the number, not this, click on the number, and it will take you precisely to that area. So the next,
the dollar index has kind of like a bearish bias, but it's been ranging. It's been slightly ranging. If you look at it on the daily, it doesn't have crystal clear the far time frame. We have price within this down candle.
so let's go and see what price has done on the dollar index going into London and New York. So if we go down to the far time frame, just like I anticipated, it will still move up.
Down close candle. You see, it didn't close below the group, which points the fact that there's a possibility we might see price spike 10479. Because this is just in consolidation. Just in a consolidation.
So if we look at what dollar index has done, please bear with me, my network is not the best this morning. I think the rain is affecting it. The rain is affecting it. So just like I said, price is still within this range. Price is still within this range. Price is still within this range, and it may be gunning for this high. Because if you notice, it has rejected this area twice. So which points to the fact that it may be gunning for this high. So if we look at this, because outlook on this pair is still bearish. Let me hide most of my drawings. This low was broken by this high. So as long as 105.45 is in play on the dollar index, most likely it may still move to the downside. So that's why I am bearish for this pair, probably going in for all these lows here. But for now, short term, we're going to see a rally probably to 104.78 or into any of these internal fair value gaps here. before a continuation to the downside on price. The bullish bias is going to change when we have a solid close above 105.74, because 105.74 and 105.45 were key levels used to break 104.52. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the Euro USD. And just like I pointed out, this pair is still going to tilt a little bit to the downside, because if we're looking at, can you help me tell them to stop making noise now? So if the dollar index is still going to move to the upside, this is going to still move to the downside. So we might be looking at price sweeping this low and coming into this structure point here. Because why am I looking at this structure point? We have this last down candle before this up move that broke 108.85. So the possibility exists that we might see price coming to this point before a continuation to the upside. Can we all still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I can hear you.
so the next pair we're going to be looking at is the GBPUSD. So just like I pointed out yesterday,
GBPUSD has a slightly more bullish stance than Euro USD. But where it is now, we look at it from the daily, below this weekly fair value gap. Let's go to the weekly time frames so that becomes clear for everybody. This weekly fair value gap here. Go to the daily, it's at this structure point here. So the possibility exists that this pair, you'll be waiting for a down move on this pair. Probably we already have it here. We have this fully mitigated fair value gap. So you're waiting for price to come into this range and continue to the upside.
so let's see what the GU has done. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not having the best of network service this morning. I think it's as a result of the rain. And so price didn't come in. It didn't dip as we anticipated, but the rally happened. So it has come into this 4 hour fair value gap. So if we drop down to the 1 hour time frame, that move down, we might still see it going into New York before the continuation to the upside. So as we can see, price has spiked into that 4 hour fair value gap. This was as a result of this news by 7 a.m., which caused this massive move. Hello?
Hi. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I
Okay.
can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, my apologies. The network is not the best this morning. So this has made a new high. So the possibility is that we might still see price come back in and continue to the upside. So the outlook on the GBP USD intraday going into New York is still bullish as long as you don't get a close below these two levels here. If you don't get a close below these two levels, this pair is still going to move to the upside. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is gold. So let's look at what the outlook was on gold yesterday.
Gold is still tilted to the upside. I think I gave a signal, a trade signal today. I think I gave two trade signals. One majorly, and that was all was.
So sorry to distract you. Please, where are you dropping your trade signal?
Was here.
It's
You had the
for
break,
registered
trades,
members.
and this was the move.
You can
Okay,
chat
okay.
me up.
Looking at
If
gold,
you are interested in signing
this
up,
is
you
still
can chat
tilted
me up.
to the upside. But it's
How
in
can
a
I
kind
chat
of
you
a
up? I don't have your number.
Okay, let me share it. You could send me a message on
this candle there.
080
If you notice price,
96
that's what you need to be aware of. Wow. It's within a range candle of the sun.
96
It has failed to
oh,
take out the low, close below the low, which means most likely,
9603
I'm seeing price
96 what?
gone for
080 9603 1888
96 23 1888.
9603 1888, or you just send me a message at Great White FX. That's
Okay,
there
great
is
white
a
FX
yes. Just send me a message at Great White FX on Telegram.
on Telegram. All right,
Yes.
thank you.
So there is a 96. No, sorry. 9306 06 1888.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, so
So
there
you
is
are
a
saying on gold.
9306 1888. So for gold, so let me continue on gold. So let me continue with gold. So let's see.
7 a.m. Then we have FOMC. But gold is still tilted to the upside. This is still tilted to the upside. But it's in a kind of a consolidation. That's what you need to be aware of. Wow. It's within a range candle of the sun. It has failed to take out the low, close below the low, which means if you drop to the 1 hour time frame, you'll be waiting for price to break to the upside for you to take long positions. So that's what we have. Gold is
So let's look at gold, what gold has done on its 1 hour chart. So if we look at it on the 1 hour chart compared to this morning, I see that there was a slight move into this fair value gap here, and price is down. If you notice, price is sitting above this level here, which is a 4-hour fair value gap. It's a 4-hour fair value gap, as you can see. Price is not closing below it, so it's acting as a support, lining up with this range candle that I spoke of here. So for this to continue to the downside, it needs to remove this fair value gap here. And for now, that is not happening. So what we are in for now on gold, it's a range. It's a range and it's near the lows. So most likely, I'm of the view it may want to sweep all these lows and continue to the upside. Are we all still together?
Yeah, we are with you, sir.
So you just need to be careful where it's in a consolidation now, but if you notice on the 15-minute, it has swept this low, but it hasn't been able to close above this high. So that's reason for concern. So it would continue bullish until you get something like this. It has to close above this high, then come in here, then you look for a continuation to the upside. But for now, until that happens, if you don't get this view, gold may try to sweep this lows or continue in its consolidation. So you just play along. So the next one we're going to be looking at is the EURGBP. The EURGBP, like yesterday, I pointed out it's going to still move lower. So let's see what it has done.
EURGBP is still bearish. EURGBP is still bearish. I have the view running. There's a certain low here. Yes, this low, 85.10. If you notice, it has broken out of this range. Then you go down to your 1 hour from 85.51 to this low here. You wait for price to move in here. If it gets rejected, then price is going to.
So let's see what has happened on the 1 hour time frame. Let's see.
So another person is talking on the.
Sorry. If you have background noise, please, can you put your mic? So price didn't actually go into the range like I anticipated. But if you notice, price broke down a bit. Price broke down a bit, retraced into this range, and continued to the downside. So sometimes you need to be very cautious. When price breaks out of a range, like I always advise, you pick the low of that broken low to the high. And if you notice, price just rallied to the 25 and dropped because of the news. So for this pair now, it's still bearish. It has taken out the first liquidity level. So you might see a bit of a retracement before it may come for 85.04. So what is the importance of looking at, like I always repeat myself on this, when you know what EURGBP is doing, it's going to give you an idea of what to do against other pairs. Because like now that we have a weak EURGBP, what it means across the board is that you have a weak Euro USD. If you look at your Euro, if you look, sorry, we have a weak Euro compared to the pound. If you look at your chart outlooks, you notice that the GBP pairs are doing better than most Euro pairs. That's as a result of this. That's why it's very important you know what this is doing. So this is still bearish. The next pair we're going to be looking at is pound yen. So pound yen, this is a 4-hour time frame. Let's see what price did. Let's see what price. Yeah.
Did you say when Euro GBP is bearish?
If
dollar is bearish.
No. Dollar is independent of what Euro GBP is doing. But when you have a bullish Euro GBP, let me see if I can type it. Let me see if I can type it. Where is the text? So if you have bullish, let's quickly explain this. If you have bullish DXY, and you have bearish Euro GBP, what it means is that you will be better off buying. No, you'll be better off. Sorry. You'll be better off selling. Sorry. What it means is that you'll be better off selling because of the strong dollar.
EURUSD.
Yes, you'll be better off selling Euro USD. You'll be better off selling Euro USD because if you try to sell pound, you're going to have it tough. Now, based on this, if you now have a bearish, if you have a bearish DXY, UB and let's say a bullish EURGBP. So what are we going to do? Can somebody tell us what we are going to do?
You sell GU.
You say
You sell
bearish
GBPUSD.
dollar index. We have a bearish dollar index and a bullish
Okay.
EURGBP. What do we do? Can somebody help us out?
You buy pound
Buy
yen.
euro.
I'll be
Dollar is a waste.
Can somebody help us out?
Buy GBP
They
USD.
buy Euro. They buy Euro.
Hello? If you can't type, you can't
Buy
just
Euro USD.
you buy Euro USD. So what you do is you're going to buy Euro USD. Let me see if I can type it in because I've already gone out of this. Okay. You comment. Lots of issues there. You buy Euro USD. Do we understand this now? Hello? Hello, can you all still hear me?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
understood.
can hear you.
Yes.
And this also spreads to other pairs. You get? Because if you now have a weak yen, if we have a weak yen, assuming we have a weak yen, because some people don't understand this and it creates a lot of problems for them. Assuming we have a weak yen of Euro JPY and GB and GBPJPY, what will you be doing if you have a weak Euro yen? You have a weak Euro yen, you have a weak Euro GBP. So what will you do? Looking at this equation, you have a weak yen.
When you say weak, when you say weak Euro
Bearish.
GBP.
When something is weak. When
Okay,
something is
bearish.
weak, bearish.
Okay.
When it's strong, bullish.
Okay. And what it means that you buy GBPJPY.
Exactly. Because the yen is weak, the pound is stronger. So you buy the strong against the weak. Always remember that. You buy the strong against the weak and sell the weak against the strong. So keep this, it will really help you. So if we look at this pair is still bullish. This pair is still bullish. Let's see what it did yesterday night. Let's look at it.
Is found in why you voting for that area. We have this.
So yesterday night is 4 hour. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay, just like I said yesterday, that he's going to continue to the upside. So when that news came out, I said it was going to move down, probably in here. And you can see the news came out, it moved up. Somebody will say, how will I catch this trade? You will not catch it on the 1 hour. You are going to catch it on the 15 minutes. Do you see this swing high? Do you see this swing low? Do you see this break? You see this break here? Hello, are we here?
Yes, you can see it. You can.
The retracement and this. So the next pair and last one we're going to be looking at is Euro Yen. This pair is still bullish. You can see it's just picking up its bearings. It's just picking up its bearings. So any down move on this pair is going to be an opportunity for a long. So going into New York, except what is going to change the bearish view bullish view intraday is if we get something like this, then this is what you'll be waiting for. Any questions? I have less than 5 minutes. Any questions?
Okay. I actually want to ask about GU. Can we still, since the pound is strong, so can we say that
You need to wait for the
GU is
retracement. You need to wait for the retracement. You need to wait for the retracement. You need to wait for the retracement. After the retracement, then you can execute.
Okay.
Any other questions? Because if you look at it, let's just briefly look at it. EURGBPUSD. It's going to, you can see it's already pulling back. It's already pulling back. Again, so I'm of the opinion it may want to sweep these levels here before continuing to the upside, but this pair is still bullish. So, in the absence of any other pair questions, I wish everybody a lovely New Year session and blessed and wonderful trading day ahead. Goodbye, everybody.
Thank you.